Hello everyone, welcome to Madrid Pulse. You got source of latest news, events and everything happens in heart of Spain. Ancelotti's challenge to his players. If you listen to me, it will turn out well. It puts the ball in the squad's court for the Clasico. It was the last sentence of Carlo Ancelotti's pre-El Clasico press conference. But before continue, make sure you have already subscribed for getting more Real Madrid updates. Let's dive in. The match was talked about more than expected, even after the announcement that Xabi Alonso would step down as Bayer Leverkusen coach. The Madrid manager constantly emphasized the difficulty of facing Barcelona, especially in a season in which his team has lost all three of its previous matches. In response to a question about the importance of set pieces, Ancelotti made it clear that the outcome of El Clasico will depend on how his players interpret his message. Over the last 2 years, we've practiced set pieces a lot. That cup final showed that we have two very good takers in Arda and Modric. Tchouaméni is very good at finishing, although we're missing Rudiger, who has scored a lot of goals. It's a very important aspect for tomorrow's game. It's not the only one. You can hurt Barcelona in transitions because of their high line, the offside trap. There are many things I've spoken to the players about and we've worked on in training. If they listen to me, it will turn out well, Ancelotti explained. Regarding the match he envisions, the Madrid coach made no secret of the level of difficulty his team faces. Playing against Barcelona is always complicated, even more so this season, although in the last game it was a little less so. We have to defend very well because they're a team that pins any opponent down in their own half, not just us. There's no such thing as a perfect team. We're going to have our chances, and the goal is to take advantage of them, Ancelotti analyzed. Winning El Clasico would put Madrid squarely in contention for a title, for which they need to recover 5 points from Barca's 14. If they do, the season will turn around radically. And Ancelotti knows this. Like a good La Liga and a good season, it's difficult to win. You need continuity. I would explain very well what tomorrow's game will be like. If we win, the La Liga season opens up, and anything can happen. With Xabi Alonso's departure already confirmed for the coming days, Ancelotti offered no further comment on his announcement beyond acknowledging his great work and assuring him that all doors are open to him. What he did do was reaffirm his eternal love affair with Real Madrid. The honeymoon with this club continues and will continue forever. Nothing more to add. Madrid, like Milan, remains in my heart more than others. It's normal. The honeymoon continues. Like in all relationships, at first, there's a lot of passion, and then other things come. Affection grows. It will be a honeymoon until the last day of my life, he explained. And when asked to choose 3 matches from the 350 he plays tomorrow with Madrid, he didn't hesitate. Lisbon, Paris, and Wembley. Real Madrid and Ancelotti face a real final this Sunday at Montjuic. The Italian is in his final matches as Real Madrid coach, and a win against Barca would be the perfect way to cling on to what would become a miraculous La Liga title. But his story at Real Madrid goes far beyond this Sunday's match. Titles and records make him one of the best coaches to have led the merengue team. It's a perfect moment to remember the 3 matches he'll never forget. Lisbon, Paris, and London. It's not that complicated, the Italian stated. Jude Bellingham hasn't come out of Real Madrid's last 2 matches unscathed. The play that led to Pedri's goal in the Copa del Rey final, which was met with a lament from the former Borussia Dortmund player, the second goal against Celta Vigo, and the poorly executed counterattack due to overconfidence against the Galician team, have placed the Englishman at the center of criticism, when until now he had been a player unanimously praised by all Real Madrid fans. At Real Madrid, mistakes can be tolerated, but never the act of giving up. And coincidentally, these warnings come after the Englishman's journey to becoming more of a midfielder, as has been demonstrated in the last 2 matches, in which he has shaped the back 4 and even played in the center rather than dropping to the left, as he had done until now. Real Madrid's sporting management in its analysis of what's available, what could go, and what's yet to be signed, sees Bellingham's place next season as a midfielder, something that isn't new to him, but which, based on what has been seen in recent matches, is penalizing him physically, costing him more than he should in the journeys back and forth between the two areas. It's not a new position for him by any means. In the England national team, he's already had to do the double duty of creating and destroying, playing in central midfield. He's the key player in the team, now managed by Tuchel, or previously by Southgate. The game revolves around the Real Madrid player when it comes to creating. Real Madrid's technical management has not forgotten that the leap in value experienced by Bellingham came from the step forward he took upon his arrival at the white team, and his great relationship with the goal, both to win the Golden Boy and become one of the best in the world. They now believe and maintain that his move to midfield will help make the team more competitive. His two recent predecessors in that new position have been convincing in terms of creativity, not so much in terms of defensive work, but the club is convinced that the change can be positive. Shoulder surgery, so he can play without the armor, is also on the table. At some point, he'll have to stop and reconstruct that shoulder that's been giving him problems for a year and a half. It's never a good time, but everything points to it being this coming summer when he'll have surgery. The double pivot position he's been seen playing in, especially against Barcelona at La Cartuja, isn't new to him. He's often shared that organizing role with the English national team, but without forgetting his strong suit for attacking the opposition's penalty area. Valdebebas is clear on this, and the technical reports point to that position for the Englishman as part of Real Madrid's restructuring for next season. The name that has been mentioned most in Valdebebas for the midfield is none other than Mac Allister, a dynamic footballer with the ability to make others better with his dual ability to attack and defend. But the problem with the Argentine is that he belongs to Liverpool, the same team as Real Madrid's first reinforcement 2025-26, who is none other than Alexander-Arnold. The priority is to shore up the defense. A right back has arrived, another on the left, and a center back will be added.